if you said you're gonna cook 3 nights a week, cook 3 nights a week. If you said you're gonna go to the gym 3 nights a week, go to the gym 3 nights a week. Show up for yourself, because if you don't show up for yourself, you're not gonna believe in yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself, who's gonna believe in you? Exactly. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you can't tell by the title of today's video, I'm gonna say something really quick before this video starts. My lace during this video is so just horrible, I know. And I know this is like a glow up video and like my lace is just like obviously not blown up. So just you're gonna have to ignore that, because I was thinking about refilming this whole video and I was like, no, it's too much work. So if you see my lace lifting, I know. And yeah, that's the only thing I really had to say. Like, my lace is lifting this video. It's not, my sewing's on its last leg. That's why my hoodie's on right now. It's literally December 31st and I'm crunching this video in right now because I want to post this before the 1st. And I will post before the 1st. I know that's right. Anyways, enjoy the video. I'm going to be showing you guys how to glow up for 2025, both mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, whatever. You know, and I think I have the, como se dice, I think I have the background to make this video just because I have gone through many glow ups in my life. And let me tell y'all, how bad is my lace on camera, y'all? 1 second. Because I don't want to go and edit this video and see that like my lace is showing the whole entire time. I have been through many glow ups in my life, in my career, and I have kind of formulated everything you're gonna need and I'm gonna use too, so that I can glow up and we can glow up together for 2025, because y'all. So when it comes to a glow up, there's a lot of things that people think about. They're like, oh, you need to get your hair done, you need to get your eyebrows done, you need to get your makeup, you need to do like your outfit, this, that, and the third. But really, like, it all starts inside. And through my many glow ups that I've been through, one thing that has helped me the most is affirmations. When it comes to like mentally glowing up, I feel like you can't really glow up on the outside until you glow up mentally. I sound like one of those Andrew Tate Sigma people, but like, you have to change your mindset for your outside, your external world to change. If you want to glow up mentally, one thing I would say I really focused on when it comes to like mentally going up and like making myself feel pretty or making myself feel beautiful is affirmations. I listen to affirmations every single day. Every single day, I don't care. I listen to affirmations, I say affirmations every single day. It doesn't matter if I wake up at 3 p.m., if I wake up at 8, I get in the mirror while I'm getting ready, I literally say these things to myself. I'm so beautiful, I'm amazing, I am capable of anything. I have it written down, 1 second. I forgot. I also say I call back all my power from all people, places, and situations that have been stealing it without my consent, and I give back any power or energy that is not mine to carry. I also say everything always works out in my favor. I always say that. Not even in the mirror. I say that regardless. Anytime something like bad happens, I'm like, everything always worked out in my favor. I always say that. And it always does. There's also like affirmations on YouTube that you can watch, or like subliminal messages you can watch on YouTube, which kind of rewire your brain to thinking that like you are beautiful and that you are attractive. You could also do this through journaling. I don't journal. I don't traditionally journal. I don't like write down and journal personally. I'd rather use a method of like speaking into like a phone or doing a voice memo, or writing to my notes app instead of journaling, just because like my thoughts flow a lot faster than my hand can like write. And I personally, like, my favorite form of journaling is either speaking it into my phone, like I have literally tons and tons of voice memos, or notes app. But the second thing I would say you have to focus on when it comes to mentally glowing up is meditation. This is something I have struggled with this 2024. I cannot sit still to save my life. Oh my gosh, meditation does wonders for you and your brain. I feel like everyone needs to get off their phone. I need to get off my phone. I'm on my phone way too much. And a lot of times when I'm on my phone, I'm always busy, I'm always doing something. My brain is just so cluttered to the point where I don't even know how I feel. I'm not realizing what's like affecting me or impacting me during the day or throughout the week. Some things I use as like forms of meditation is cooking. You think meditation, you think of just like sitting down and going like you could also do that. Another form of meditation that I use besides just like sitting down and like observing my thoughts and just sitting in silence is also cooking. I feel like as someone who likes to multitask, I guess it's not really meditation, but like for me it works because I kind of get to realize what I'm thinking. I like to cook because a lot of the times like I'm just like moving my hands, I'm just chopping things or whatever, so I'm not really like paying that much attention to what I'm doing, but then I'm kind of just observing all of my thoughts. It also helps too. Oh, walking. This also goes into like physically glowing up too as well. I try to walk an hour every single day. I started working out every single day because of 75 hard, and I just decided to make one of my workouts walking. That I walk an hour every single day no matter what. I try to get 10K steps a day, but if I don't hit 10K steps a day, I at least walk an hour a day. And this doesn't have to be like on incline, this doesn't have to be on like 3-4 speed. I literally just walk, not only just for like my physical health, but for my mental health. Oh my gosh, walking has helped me so much with my anger issues because a lot of times I'll be like super angry or super frustrated or super like consumed in the world or whatever, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just need like a break, and I just need to like go on a walk. I don't even go outside sometimes I just go on a treadmill, but like walking outside is a lot more fun. I would say it's a lot better than walking inside, but sometimes I can't walk outside because it's like night outside and I live in Atlanta and I'm also scared and I'm a girl and I just don't want to get killed, so I walk inside most of the time, but I just walk for an hour. I walk on 3 speed, and like I just recently started to add incline in just because I was like, you know, like let me just like get a little bit more challenging, a little bit more difficult, because like 3 speed for an hour, that's literally like nothing. That's the equivalent to me like sitting on my phone on the couch just like scrolling. Why would I do that when I could just go for an hour long walk? You know what I'm saying? So whenever I'm going on these hour-long walks, I'm listening to my affirmations in my headphones, or maybe I'm not listening to anything. If I'm outside, I probably won't listen to anything just because like, one, I don't want to get kidnapped, and two, like I like to be observant of my surroundings because I feel like that helps me be more mindful and more present as well, because being present is something that's so important for your mental health. If you want to mentally glow up and you want to be able to do things, to engage with people, to communicate with people, to work, school, you have to be present. And so when I go on these walks outside, specifically outside, I try to be as present as possible. And one way I do this is by looking for something of like a specific color or a specific shape. So I'll go outside and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna point out every single thing I see that is like red. And this is something like I learned from my therapist earlier on this year. I love her, she's an angel. I go on these walks and I look for something that is either red, maybe the color blue, and I just point it out. This helps me be so present, because if I'm not like mindful, I will get trapped in a loop of my own thoughts and I'll start to go down thought spiral. And that's how like, you know, you get into like your depressive episodes, you get into your anxiety attacks, your panic attacks, which you don't want. You want to be as mindful, as present as possible. Feel the breeze around you, feel the soles of your shoes, I guess. I mean, if you're into like the whole grounding thing, walking around in grass barefoot, you can do that too as well. Anything to make me feel more human, that is what I will do. That is what I will do. So that's all I have to say for like the mental health part. Just get your affirmations in, get your journaling, meditation, y'all. Another way that you're going to physically glow up in 2025 is your diet. Your back is expanding. Your back is big. And you know why your back is big? Because you're eating out every single day. And I'm talking to myself. I was eating out every single day, like September, even this week I ate it every single day. Y'all, I was in a slump. I've been in a slump like this whole entire week because one, I have not been walking. And two, I have been eating out every single day. I haven't been cooking, because not only cooking is it better for you because you know what you're adding into your food. You know how much like sugar, how much salt, how much seasoning, how much butter, how much oil you're putting in your food. You can kind of like make it healthy. One, it's cheaper. It's way cheaper. And two, again, it's a form of like mindfulness. I feel like cooking helps me be very mindful of what I'm putting into my body. Not only what I'm putting into my body, it's like self-care for yourself, essentially. And when it comes to building confidence, self-care is like the number 1 thing I would recommend you do to build your confidence. The small little things that you do for yourself, the better you're gonna feel about yourself. So like cooking yourself a meal because you deserve it, you know? And I guess you could say the same thing about like ordering on like food online or eating out, but you know. And there's nothing wrong with eating out. I eat out like all the time, a lot of the times, but just like trying to be mindful of like what you're eating out, where you're buying your food from, and like if it's whole foods or if it's like super processed. Because in 2025, we're not bringing processed foods with us. We're trying to cut back on processed foods, not eliminate obviously, because girl, every now and then you're gonna see me in a cookout line. You're gonna see me with a cookout burger. You're gonna see me with a cookout shake. Every now and then, but not every day. That's the difference. Not every day. Cooking at home, because we're gonna save money, 1, and 2, you get to see what you're putting into your food and you can measure out your portions. So the next thing, I already said this, but working out. you need to be working out, I want to say every single day, but at least 5 times a week. And not even for your, like, again, not even for your physical shape, but just to boost your confidence. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but like when you start working out, you're gonna automatically start feeling better about yourself because you're putting effort into yourself. This is the same thing when it comes to building confidence. You're automatically gonna be like, I'm the baddest bitch alive because I'm putting effort and energy into myself. The more you put into yourself, the more you are going to feel rewarded, and the more you feel rewarded, the more confident you're gonna feel, the more pretty you're gonna feel, the more alive and sexy you're gonna feel, and the more of a glow up you're going to have. Because again, all of it is in your head. You could look exactly the same technically, or you could be like bigger or smaller technically, but look better just because you feel better about yourself. It has nothing to do technically with just like the physical, but doing things physically will help improve your mental state so that you look better or you feel better and then you glow up. So, and it depends on like the working out you're doing too, because like I consider a walk a workout technically, but if you're like doing like high intensity like boxing, like rowing, or like I don't know, Brazilian jiu-jitsu every single day, like that's different, but just your workout of choice. And personally, I used to lift a lot. I still lift. For the new year, one of my goals is to find another form of working out that's not just lifting. And I started boxing towards the end of this year, but I wanted to get into like an actual boxing club and start doing boxing matches, just because like lifting's kind of boring. I want to do something that's like fun. And like I feel like people make working out seem so like not fun, and I noticed like working out became not fun for me just because I wasn't enjoying it. I was bored. The only time I really liked working out was like, or like lifting, was when I was lifting with someone else, or like lifting at night with a really good playlist, but like that wasn't every single day, you know? So I wanted to find like an exercise that actually was fun and I wanted to do and made me feel good about myself. So Pilates, at the beginning of this year, I wanted to start Pilates, but one, Pilates is expensive, and yes, you could do Pilates at home, but it's not as fun. And as I feel like when you work out surrounded by people with like an environment, it's so much more fun and so much more fulfilling just because you feel like you're a part of a community, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to things that aren't just, I guess, like physically working out, but like other physical things like your face, this year 2025, you need to learn how to do your makeup. Learn how to do your makeup properly. I will definitely say like my makeup skills have improved so much in 2025, and I'm not saying you have to wear makeup. I don't even wear makeup every single day, y'all, mind you, but knowing how to do a good face of makeup when you need to, it's literally a lifesaver, because you're like, oh, don't worry, I could just put on a face and look great. Another one is finding your signature look. That's one thing I really focused on in 2024, was finding my signature closet, and that's what I'm going to focus on more in 2025 as well, because I feel like this year I finally realized that I really only like wearing the color black. Maybe in 2 or 3 years I'll go back to wearing colors. Doesn't mean I'll never not wear colors, but like having a solid black base when it comes to my outfits, and then like maybe accessorizing with like colors. But usually my outfits are completely black, and I literally love it so much. I love the monochromatic look. It makes me feel really put together, and I'm not saying you have to wear monochromatic, that's not what I'm saying, but like finding a style that makes you feel the most comfortable, because I feel like I have a closet full of so many like jeans and tops that I just don't wear any of it. So quick little plug, go to my Depop, check out my Depop right now, because I will be really selling all of these clothes just because like they're really good quality. I would give them away just to like the thrift store, but they're all like basically almost brand new just because I don't really wear them. But I've started to like be really selective about my closet, and I want to shrink my closet a little bit more and only bring in pieces that I know I will wear frequently, because all the clothes that I wear right now, I wear them in rotation. I feel like a cartoon character where I have like different like versions of the same outfit. That's literally what all of my outfits look like. They're different versions of like the same thing, and I love it so much. I just need to expand my closet like a little bit more, and I feel like I will be set for like the next 2 years. One thing that's also part of my signature style is my nails. I usually get the same nail color every single time. If you see me with nails, I either have French tip or these milky white color. Moving into the new year, I kind of want to get rid of acrylics because honestly, one, they're expensive, and two, I feel like I'm just growing out of acrylic nails. I don't know, at least for right now, because I just recently maybe it's just because these nails are old, but like they just look so big and fake on my hands, and I feel like I just want my real nails. And one, it's cheaper, and two, I just want my real nails now. But just finding like signature things that kind of like make your signature look all pulled together, you know? And I feel like I've kind of found a sense of style in myself, even though I don't have like the most developed sense of style. I will literally admit that. My fits for the past 3 months have not been like the hardest. They're very basic, they're very simple, they're very plain, and I really like that. I want to develop them a little bit more. I've just been trying to be conscious about what I'm buying and whether or not I'm going to wear it again, or if I'm going to wear it more than once, because like I don't want to buy anything that I'm only going to wear like thrice and literally never see it again in my closet, because one, that's a waste of money, and two, like someone else could be wearing that and getting good use out of that. But again, when it comes to like finding your signature face, finding your makeup, is learn what eyebrow shape looks the best on you. I think that's like the biggest thing of 2024, is that like I started getting my eyebrows threaded. I'm not saying you have to get your eyebrows threaded, but oh my gosh, the difference that eyebrow threading made in my face. I'm gonna show you a picture of before and after. This is a picture when I used to wax my own eyebrows. It didn't look horrible, but like now looking back at it, it looks like I had eyebrow blindness. My eyebrows were just so big for no reason. But then if you look over here, when I started threading, they look so much better. They fit my face so much more. My makeup just looks applied better. And I'm not saying you have to get your eyebrows threaded, but at least try it once, or at least watch a video or something on like what eyebrow shape fits you the best, because the eyebrow ladies know what looks good on your face. Because I went in there for the first time and I was like, I want my eyebrows straight. I want them completely straight, no arch, just straight. And she was like, girl, your eyebrows aren't even naturally straight. Your eyebrows are naturally arched. And she got me right, because ever since then, like I still have, my eyebrows are still relatively straight, but there's still like an arch to them, and it makes my face look so much more feminine than it did before. And I also lost face fat too as well, from walking, exercising, diet, and just like growing up too as well. So like that's part of like me glowing up. But like either way, my glow up in 2024 I feel like was unparalleled. And I feel like I really got like a signature hairstyle too as well. I love my natural hair, but me with the bust down, like I just feel so at home. I feel so comfortable. I feel so confident. And just as long as you wear a hairstyle that makes you feel confident in the best you, that's what we need. Because again, it's not about the external, it's all mental. So if you feel good and you feel like you look better, then you're gonna look better. Next thing on my list, I'm going down my list. Leave that man alone. Leave that man alone. He's making you look ugly and everyone feels bad for you. Everyone sees it. Everyone sees the spark being taken out of your eyes. And I'm not pointing fingers here. This is to myself too, because I've been in this situation where like I start talking to a man and literally I look at the pictures when I start talking. Here's photo evidence. In this photo I'm talking to a man. This photo I'm not talking to a man. Which photo I look better in? This one, exactly. I have photo evidence of just, and not every man is bad. Not every man is bad, but if you felt some sort of pain in your chest when I said to leave that man alone, you probably need to leave that man alone. Just because at the end of the day, he's making you look worse because he's making you feel worse about yourself. And you don't even realize this consciously, but subconsciously, this is all going on in the back of your head. You're slacking on yourself. You're not spending as much time with yourself. You're not putting into yourself enough because this man is taking it away from you. He's toxic. He doesn't even like you for real. And he's making you not like yourself because of that. And now you look bad. Like, for what? Exactly. Leave him. Drop him. Leave him in 2024. Or at least just like get a new one. I don't know. You don't have to have one at all. I left all mine in 2024, right? Amen. I know that's right. I know that cookie good. But no, yeah, I recommend you leave that man alone. He's not doing you any good. Your skin looks horrible because he's stressing you out. You're on the phone up every single night till 4 in the morning, arguing about God knows what, asking him where he's been, God knows where. You're waiting for him to call you because he hasn't called you, because he hasn't been home yet, because you're waiting for him to get home, because he said he was going to be home at 11 and it's 1 a.m. now and you're still waiting when you could have been asleep, getting your beauty sleep, getting your beauty rest. Exactly. So yeah, leave that man in 2024. I think I did everything for the glow up pretty much. What else do you need to glow up? Oh, get your bag up. Get your money up. Get your money on. I would say one thing that's really helped me, or one thing that really helps me in general, is just having a job. Whenever I don't have a job, I feel like scum of the earth. I feel like a loser. I feel horrible, and I feel like a lowlife. I feel like a squatter, actually, when I don't have a job. And not even because I don't have money, but just because I feel like having a job just gives you structure in your day. Especially if you're a college student. Your classes as a college student, most of them are like optional. So if you're not really going to class and then you don't have a job, what are you doing? Exactly, at least for me, that's what I felt. When I have somewhere to be at a certain time, it makes me so much more, not necessarily just productive, but it makes my mood so much better. Like, I swear to y'all, like, it makes me feel a functional human being in society, a part of society again. I feel like I have worth. I would think that to capitalism. It's probably capitalism's fault that I feel like that, because I shouldn't have to feel like that, but you know, capitalism. Another way we're gonna glow up in 2025 is your social media use. I'm not saying you have to stop using social media, but being very mindful of what comes up on your social media and what you're watching on social media. Because if you're watching people that make you feel insecure on social media, you're gonna feel insecure, obviously. I would just say you have to know yourself when it comes to social media, because I know myself, and there's certain people I can watch on social media without feeling bad, and I feel like inspired watching them on social media. And if there's anyone I watch on social media that I want to be them, I see them as like more inspiration, and I don't like consume their content under the mindset of jealousy, if that makes any sense. So I'm not watching their content and being like, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous that they have this, this, and this, and I don't have that. Or oh my gosh, like I wish I lived like that. I literally just watch their content just to see how I want my life to be like. Be careful with the motivational content too at the same time. Not just motivational content, but like self-help content. You're gonna end up in a place where I also was, where I was watching so much self-help content, but I wasn't doing anything, and I was just using the self-help content to cope with the fact that I wasn't doing anything. But then eventually I did start 75 hard and I got my life back together. Thank God. I'm not saying self-help content is bad, but just make sure if you're watching it and you're actually applying it to your life, and you're not just watching it to feel better about yourself and then not doing anything in your life, any changes in your life. And one of my main rules when it comes to social media is, at least for this new year too, is I'm going to try to produce more content than I consume on social media. No, I love me a good YouTube video. I will put on an hour-long vlog and I will watch it every single night. I love it. I love watching other people's lives. I love just watching video essays on YouTube. I love YouTube. But I want to be more mindful in how much content I'm producing in ratio to the content I'm consuming. Making just simple little promises to yourself, you know? Saying that you're gonna do your homework for X amount of hours on X amount of days, or Y amount of days, and then doing that, and then rewarding yourself. That is literally the #1 hack on how you build confidence, and that's something like one of my therapists taught me earlier this year. Is just making promises to yourself and then showing up for yourself. No matter what that is. So if you said you're gonna cook 3 nights a week, cook 3 nights a week. If you said you're gonna go to the gym 3 nights a week, go to the gym 3 nights a week. Show up for yourself, because if you don't show up for yourself, you're not gonna believe in yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself, who's gonna believe in you? Exactly. That was a bar. That was a bar. No, but actually, I have built my confidence so much this year just by telling myself that I was gonna do something and doing it. Also, I'm not gonna be talking to anyone. No talking stages for the first 75 days of the year. I'm actually not gonna hold myself to that one. Unless like I'm being like flown out or taken on like a really nice date. No, I'm not texting anyone. I'm not texting anyone, I'm not FaceTiming anyone, I'm not doing any of that, because I just don't think I'm gonna have time to, and I don't want to have time to, because if I have enough time to like talk to people, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing then, because I'm gonna be busy next year, really busy with school, YouTube, and work, so I shouldn't have time. I just remembered there's something I had to do for work. Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy. Anyways, but I think that's it for my glow up video. I hope that this was helpful. I know everyone was like 2024 is gonna be your year, or like your year, whatever, and then like, at least for me, 2024 was not my year. Oh my gosh, 2024, it basically just like told me never amount to anything. You should just give up now. And I was like, period. But 2025 should and will be better. I'm hoping. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be better. I'm proclaiming that right now. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And let me know what else you want to see from me. You guys let me know what you guys want to see. If you guys want more content like this, I can do that. Comment down below if you made it to the end of the video what your New Year's goal is for 2024. 2025. Oh, 2025. Sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah. December 31st, you're gonna see me under a table eating 12 grapes because I cannot let 2025 go to waste. Okay, bye.